Hello, how are you? I am back again, and today I thought I'd do a 10-year review of my Kate Spade tote bag. I love this bag. Full disclosure, full spoiler alert. I love it. It's not going to be a negative review. It's a great review. It's such an old bag now, but it's looking so good. And yeah, I can't say enough good things about it, but there is signs of wear and tear. And I thought I'd just do a general kind of review, walk through, quality review, wear and tear review, all those kind of things, because I just thought it would be helpful if you're thinking about buying a bag like this from Kate Spade. If you're thinking about buying your first bag from Kate Spade, like, it's good to know how well they last, you know? Is it going to look good in a decade, or is it going to be in a landfill? You know, it's good to talk through. So yeah, I thought it was time to do a 10-year review. And yeah, I really hope it's helpful. Also, the shopping links are below for both the Kate Spade store and the Kate Spade outlet. I would highly recommend having a good stalk of the outlet. It's amazing. Anyway, let's chat about the bag. So here it is. I hope you can see. I hope it's not too bleached out with the light and all that kind of thing. And of course it's white, so it is a bit harder to film, so apologies for that. But here is the bag. It's a classic, very simple tote bag. But of course, what makes it very Kate Spadey is the simple scalloped edge at the top. I think it's such a cute detail. It's also got the Kate Spade logo here with the spade shaped rivet, and it's got a little luggagey tag thing, which is so cute because it's got a little bow, and then you open it up and it's got a mirror, which is so cute. And yeah, that's kind of it. It's a very simple design, very easy, very effortless, but it's the scalloped edge which really elevates it to just being like really adorable. You know, it could just be a simple little tote, but this is what makes it special, and it really is a special little bag. I love it. I love this bag. It's so good. So yeah, I got it about 10 years ago. I was a little bit nervous about the fact that it's white. I was worried that it wouldn't go with as much as I thought it would, and then I was also worried it was going to dirty quickly. Full spoiler alert, it did not. It's got a few marks and like stains on it, but nothing major, all my own fault. And also it is made of leather, but it's made of like cowhide, which is heavily treated. Like, it's almost like a Serafino leather. Like, if you think of like Michael Kors, they have that almost like plasticky coating. It's a little bit like that. I would say nicer personally, but it is that kind of plasticky coated leather where you can just get away with a lot more. It's a lot more wipe clean. It's a lot more safe from kind of like your nails, I don't know, damage to the corners and the edges. It just really wears well. I know some people love this kind of style of leather because like they're getting a leather bag, but they don't have to like be uber careful of it. But then other people don't like it because you lose a lot of like the leathery loveliness, you know. So it's one or the other. But I would say if you're going to buy like a white bag, you want to be buying it in this style of leather, because honestly, I'm shocked that it's looking so good after 10 years, after a lot of wear, because it's white and it's just holding up so well. Like, it's not filthy, and you would think it would be. I don't know if you can see, but there's a few marks. I don't know if you can see that there. And then there is a few marks here. I might actually get a baby wipe, something really like gentle, and give it a wipe, maybe even like a flannel on water to see if I can get any marks off. I haven't tried yet. I wanted to kind of show you the marks that are on there. But yeah, I'm going to try and get them off. But even if I can't get them off, they're so subtle that you just wouldn't notice. But yeah, I'm going to quickly show you the bag. It's got the straps, which are non-adjustable. It's got the scalloped edge. It's got the little luggage tag here. It's got feet at the base, which just help kind of support the base and also make sure that it doesn't get too much usage on the corners and edges. And then on the back you've just got a simple stitch line, and that is literally it. It's not lined, it's literally just like the reverse of the leather, again heavily treated. And then it's got one pocket on the inside, which is like one of those pockets where it's like two pockets in one, you know, it's like a slip pocket, and then it's also got a zip section, and that's kind of it. Mine is quite dirty on the inside, but I have used it for a long time, and it is 10 years old, but it's nothing major. Like, it's just a bit dirty, but nothing major. I could try and probably give it a wipe out and see if it improves it, but it's not enough to really worry about. It also is like a contrasting colour. It's like a beige, which sits really nicely with the white. It would be cute in, say, like a pink, but I think it would go with less. I think because it has this beige colour, you can literally put it with everything. You can put it with like a monochrome outfit, you can put it with like jeans, you know, you can just put it with anything, whereas like something like a pink or a red or a green or a blue would be a little bit more limiting in terms of like your outfit colour palette. But yeah, I've worn this in the winter a lot as well. I actually really like it against like, I don't know, like a grey coat or a red coat or a pink coat or like even a black coat. It just looks like quite sharp. Another thing I like about it is the fact that it's quite lightweight. I think that's really good because I can just literally shove all my stuff in. If I am, of course, using like a laptop or an iPad, I do always have a protective case for my electricals, or if I'm using a camera and I've got that in here, I will of course put a case around it, whereas like some of my other bags which have like padded sections, I might not bother, but this one I do feel like I need it. But yeah, I've carried around like food, drinks, all sorts in here, and it's just not that marked. I think because the nature of the leather is so wipe clean, you can get away with a lot. I would say actually the thing which gives it the most age and has actually aged the least well is, I don't know if you can see and if it's going to pick up on camera, but the stitches, which is often like obviously just in like cotton thread, that's actually picked up dirt more than the leather, which is quite funny. So this is actually where you see the signs of like wear and tear, but maybe again I could give it a quick wipe over and see if I could clean it up a bit. But yeah, it doesn't really offend me, so I'm not that worried. In terms of the corners and the base, this is obviously the place which would see the most damage and wear and tear, but I think between it being just such a heavily treated leather and it having the feet, it's really not badly marked or damaged or anything on the corners, which is amazing because I honestly have used this bag like a lot. Yeah, it's so good. Like, it's so good, it's so hardy. Yeah, it's so sturdy, you know? It's a sturdy old bag. But yeah, what do I normally wear it with? I wear it with everything and anything. It's just a really easy, chuck everything inside kind of bag. I think I've taken it quite a lot on holiday. It's like quite a handy beach bag. Speaking of which, it's not gone kind of like yellowy with the sun, which can sometimes happen, especially to like white bags. I don't know, white bags sometimes just do not like the sun because they can kind of turn a bit yellowy. This hasn't happened, which is good. But yeah, I can use it as a beach bag. I've used it as a shopping bag. I've literally used it to put my groceries in. I've used it loads. It's been a really, really handy bag. And it's one of those bags that just kind of goes with everything and everything. Like, sometimes when I put my stuff in, I just won't move it out of this bag for weeks because it just goes with everything. And I can put my shopping in and I can put my stuff in and I don't have to worry. I haven't babied the bag at all. I haven't been particularly careful with it. It really has been the kind of bag that I've put on the tube floor, which is disgusting. What else have I done? I think I've probably put it in the overhead compartment of a flight. I've just really been, do you know what? I've been quite careless with this bag, and amazingly, it's still looking good. Yeah, I will see if I can get these marks off. Do you know what? I'm just going to do a bit of a spit clean. Actually, it's worked quite well. Yeah, I don't know if you could see before, but there was a tiny little weird brown mark on. It's gone now, thanks to my spit. But yeah, I might have another quick go of the bag, not with my spit this time. That was just a test. But yeah, it's, you know, it's wiping clean pretty well. I've used it in Five Guys, do you know what I mean? I've used it all over the show, but it's a great bag. I think it was around, I don't know, what were these at the time? Like 150? I don't know. It wasn't a hugely expensive bag. They're probably a little bit more money now. To be honest, I could probably sell it for that now, like if I wanted to. It's really, I wouldn't have much to declare, you know, in terms of like wear and tear. But I would recommend, if you ever find one of these, 100% recommend. I would also say, if you're going to buy a Kate Spade bag and it's in this leather, don't be put off by the fact that it is heavily treated. I know that some people don't love a heavily treated leather, but it does wear incredibly well. And yeah, Kate Spade bags are generally great quality. They are generally great quality. I love them, but this is one of my favourite Kate Spade bags ever, and probably one of my most used Kate Spade bags ever, because you can dress it up, you can dress it down, You can wear it everywhere and anywhere, and it just fits everything inside, and it is a tough, sturdy bag. But yeah, 10 years old and still looks so good. I hope they still do the scalloped edge, because I really think this scalloped edge is what makes it so special. Anyway, that's my video. I hope it's of help. I hope you know a little bit more about Kate Spade bags and how they wear and last. But yeah, I love mine. It's looking so good. I hope the details are picked up on camera. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they have or not. I will hope that they have. But yeah, if you want to see any further details, do message me and I'll try and send you some close-ups. But yeah, the outside looking great, the corners looking great. It just is so wipe cleanable, and then the dirtiest part of it is the inside, which does have like a fair few scuffs and marks, but you know, that's what happens when you use your handbags. Anyway, great quality, great bag. Recommend 100 times over. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again soon. Goodbye.